Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I, Azad Ali Khatran, lecturer Economics, Government Arts and Commerce College, Larkana. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the demand analysis, and today I will continue the topic. This is for the class first year Commerce and BCom, part 1. In the previous lecture, we discussed about what is demand, what is the law of demand, what is the demand curve, what are the assumptions of the demand. Here we discuss some more exceptions or limitations. Exceptions or limitations means the conditions in which the law of demand will not be operate. The first limitation is necessities. These are the basic needs of the customer. For the basic needs, any person needs bread, salt, medicine and many other commodities. If the need is necessity, then law will not be operate. Ignorance means if the consumer is unknown about the trends of the market, he is unknown of the information about the price of the commodity, availability of the substitutes, or shortage or the surplus of the commodity situation, he will buy at even the higher price also. So that is the ignorance of the consumer. There are some special influences. In the special influences, just like the rainfall will increase the demand of umbrella, cold wave increase the demand of warm cloths, celebration of the customs or the special day for any customer, he will buy more and law will not be operable. If there is future expectations about the price or the availability of the good, that will also affect the demand, but the law will not be operable, because if any customer thinks that the price will be low for the commodity in the future, he will not buy in the present. If he expect that the price will be high in the future, he will buy in the present. So future expectations will affect the demand and law will not be operable here. Fashion can affect the demand, or law will not be operable here, because the fashion goods are bought even at higher prices. Very high price goods, the luxury goods like diamond or the Rolex, any person who will buy the luxury goods, his purchasing power will be high, and these goods are not only for the use, but these goods are for the status of the customer. So for the status, he will spend more and buy that goods. Here the law will not be operable. Another condition, another limitation is the inferior goods. If the good is inferior, the law will not be operable. And the inferior goods means if anybody, his purchasing power is very low, his income is very low, he will buy the inferior goods and the law will not be operable. So these were the limitations of the law of demand. Now we will understand about the changes or the shifts in the demand, or we can say that movement along or shift of the demand curve. The demand for a commodity depends upon many factors. These are price, income level, taste, price of substitute and complements, Change in these factors may change in quantity demand. Changes have been classified by economists into two types. First one is the extension or contraction of demand, and second one is the rise and fall in the demand. If we think about the two types, if the cause or demand is in extension or in the contraction, the cause is price. Due to the price change, there will be extension and the contraction of the demand. If the factor is other than price, there will be rise and fall in the demand. So, extension and contraction means the variation in quantity demanded because of change in price. Whenever the price of a commodity decreases, people buy more. This is called extension. Whenever the price of any commodity increases, people buy less. This is called contraction. So the factor involved here is price only. Whenever the factor is price, we can say there is extension in demand or the contraction in demand. In the case of extension or contraction, the demand schedule and the demand curve don't change. The buyer moves up or down the same curve. This is also known as movement along. It is clear in this graph. The demand curve is same, but in the extension the demand is high, price is low. In the contraction, price is high but the demand is low, but the movement is on the same demand curve. So that is we call him the movement along. Movement along or movement on the same demand curve. Rise and fall of the demand, it is known as shift in the demand. When demand for a commodity goes up or down, but the factor is not price, there are some other factors. The change is called rise or increase in demand and fall or decrease in demand. In such a case, the whole demand schedule changes and demand curve shifts upward or downward, rightward or leftward. So it will be clear more in the graph. This is the demand curve and arrow clears it that the demand curve is changed here, and that change is called rightward or the upward shift, and this is the leftward or downward shift. So these two shifts are rightward and leftward shifts. These shifts are due to the other factors, not by the price. The factors that price of commodity which causes change in demand are called determinants of demand. Some of the basic determinants are stated below. First of all is the consumer's income. If the consumer's income rises, he can buy more because his purchasing power will be increase even at the same price. Price is same of the commodity, but income is changed now. Income is more than the past or more than the before, so he will buy more. If the income falls, he buys less at the same price. Its reason is purchasing power. of the consumer's change to change in his money. Second, change in taste and preference. If the taste and the preference of the customer is now changed, his attitude also will be changed towards the commodity and demand will be shift downward or the leftward according to the change in the taste and the preference. Change in the price of substitute is also another determinant of the shift. If the price of close substitute falls, then people begin to use substitute in greater quantity and less quantity of original commodity. Just like meat and chicken, the price of meat in Pakistan is very high, so the customer is using the chicken because that is in the low price, so they are using in their daily life. There is shift in the demand from meat to chicken. Change in the size of population is also affects the demand. If the consumers or the customers are more in the market, the demand will also be more. If the customers are low or the customers are in the shortage, the demand will also be low. Expectations for the future prices, for the future availability will also affect the demand. Redistribution of income. If there is inequality in the society, if a person is richer, he will buy more or he will consume more. If the person is poor, his income is very low, that will also affect the demand. There are some other determinants, they can also affect or change the demand curve. And weather, fashion, availability of new and better substitutes. If the change of weather occurs, the demand will also shift. If the fashion trend is changed, the demand will also be changed, and old fashion we will left and we will apply a new fashion. If availability of new and better substitute is coming to the market, we will left the old and we will buy the new one, because everyone wants new features or the better substitute of a commodity. So these factors will affect the demand and shift the demand. So students, this topic is a good topic, an important topic in the economic subjects. So there is much more for this topic. Inshallah, I will continue in that topic in the next lecture also, because some important points also are there to understand. So we, inshallah, we will understand the topics, these points in other lectures. Thank you very much. Hope you will be helpful and this lecture will help you in your study. Thank you very much.